ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the annual celebrations of honouring the HSC students, high achievers for 2021, as well as honouring some incredible medical doctors who served in the front line of fighting COVID-19. This event has been organised by the Iraqi Australian University Graduates Forum and the Association of Iraqi Academics. But before we begin with today's program, I would like to acknowledge the Cadigal of the Aurora Nation, the traditional custodians of the land where we stand today. We pay our respects to their elders, past and present, and extend our respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples today. My name is Dina Alka, and I will be the MC for tonight's event. There are a few housekeeping rules that I would like to highlight before we kickstart our program. In case of an emergency, the emergency exit doors are located to my right-hand side, which is also the main entry, and the restrooms are also located to my left-hand side. Can I also kindly ask you to put all your phones on silent, and if you would like to take a call, to do so please outside, so that we don't interrupt today's proceedings. We also have an in-house photographer who will be capturing all the special moments of tonight's event. In addition, we have some incredible TV personnel who have joined us today. I would like to extend our thanks to our media people, Mr. Samir Qasim from Al Iraqi TV channel, and also Mr. Rafat Al-Uqabi, who is also an independent reporter. Okay, if you have any questions, of course, or queries, please don't hesitate to approach one of the many wonderful committee members and volunteers who have committed their time to make today's event a success. We also would like to extend our thanks and appreciation to our sponsors and supporters, the National Australia Day Council, the Iraqi Australian University Graduate Forum, and the Association of Iraqi Academics. Can I please get you all to help me welcome the HSC students who have achieved incredible results in the year of 2021. Together for class of 2021. Can I please ask everyone to stand up for the Australian National Anthem? students, please take your seats. Can I now ask Dr. Nata Kade, the President of Untitled, to come up here and present his welcome speech.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for attending our special event for tonight. First of all, I would like to start by acknowledging the traditional owner of country throughout Australia and recognize their continuing connection to the land, and waters and community. I pay my respect to them and their culture and to others, both past, present and future. I would like to welcome all the officials attending with us tonight, the Honourable attending with us tonight, and Stanley, as a Member of Parliament, and Deputy, and the State Member of the Parliament, Jason Gary in front, and Deputy Mayor, Ms. Garris, and all the students, graduated students. We are proud of you and their families. Welcome for attending this event tonight. Actually, I feel proud to stand in front of you today to celebrate in this event, to celebrate a group of stars in our community and also in their families. Your achievement is legacy of your family. Your achievement is the dream of your family. So when you stand in front of us today, remember that's all hard work for the families and their passion and encouragement and atmosphere they offer they presented to you to achieve these goals. All what happened to you today, all your achievement today is going to reflect your future, your life and future. And it's going to be to your kids. As I dream and as I'm sure you're going to work hard to present all what the families, your families presented to you, you're going to present it to your kids. What you're doing today is one step ahead to achieve a lot more in the future. I wish you all the best. I want you to think that the sky is unlimited. You're in Australia, you're in this country, you are the most luckiest people in the world. You're in Australia. For all of us, of age maybe, in a certain age, when we come to Australia we say this, we are too old or we are too late. But see what happened. See all the faces here, all the achievers here. They done well, whether they came late or early. For you, some of you born in this country, some of you came early to this country and you achieved high marks. So I want you to think always, the sky is unlimited, and think always you're in Australia, the opportunity is unlimited in Australia. I wish you all the best, I wish your family all the best, and I want you to be proud of yourself and also reflect that to your family, your kids in the future. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best. Enjoy your evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Narthok. Can I now ask the Honourable Anne Stanley, Federal Member of Wirrawar, to come up here and share a few words with us, please?
I too acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we will meet this afternoon and pay respects to elders past, present and emerging and any elders that may join us this afternoon. I also acknowledge that this was, is and always will be Aboriginal land. Thank you. Can I acknowledge all of the special guests, Guyzane Gurry, State Member for Fairfield, the Deputy Mayor, Councillor Rhodes and Councillor Haggerty, but all of the families and the members of the Iraqi Forum who have put this together so many times in so many years. And I know this was postponed. We were hoping to do this in January, but unfortunately, because of all the reasons that we know, we had to postpone that. And the wonderful thing about seeing all of the HSC students with all their fantastic marks is they were the year that were most affected by COVID, because they had 2 years of trying to work out how to work from home, keep their motivation, and it shows just a wonderful tenacity for you all. So a big congratulations to you and the support that you received not only from your families but from this group. Can I also give a big shout out to all the volunteers who put this on every year so spectacularly and so well. It is your support within your community that makes the whole community that we live in so much better. So thank you all, and thank you for the invitation again tonight.
Thank you for your encouraging words and commitment to the community. Can I now ask Mr. Frank Carboni, Mayor of Fairfield City Council, to come up here and share a few words with us.
Well, good evening everyone. Seems like I came at the right time. But it's wonderful once again to come out and celebrate with the community. It doesn't matter what we're celebrating after the few months that our community has been through, it's something that's worthwhile. Can I acknowledge, of course, Anne Stanley, the federal member, Caress Rhodes, the deputy mayor, I believe, congratulations, of Liverpool, Guy Zangari, who must call him a councillor, he's not a councillor, he's a state member for Fairfield, also Nathan Heggie, the councillor for Liverpool, and my own councillor colleague, Marie Saliba, that's also here. But also to all of you, because without you this wouldn't be an important day. And it is an important day because it just shows the strength of our community, the strength of our mums and dads and our students. As Anne Stanley was previously saying, and I just catch the glimpse of it, the importance of making sure that we acknowledge those that succeed in our community, those that achieve, those that work really hard to go to school, because they are our future, they're our doctors, our nurses, our teachers. They're the ones that are going to be looking after us. And I'm starting to think about that because as I'm becoming 50 years old, I'm getting towards the point, closer to the point where I'm going to be wanting someone to look after me. So it's important that we assist them to graduate, to be able to become upstanding leaders of the future as well. But the last 6 months have been difficult. And I know this from my own experience. My daughter, she's in year 12 this year. And the fact that she wasn't able to go to school for 6-7 months, that impacted her. It impacted her mentally. It impacted her also when it came to educational, in the way that what she could achieve. It does impact people differently. And to all the graduates here today, I mean, just all I can say to you, to achieve what you've achieved is absolutely amazing, given the circumstances. I take my hat off to you. You should all be commended, but we also need to understand that there are many that struggled in Year 12. You know, it has caused COVID-19, the lockdowns, especially in these areas out here with local families, it has impacted them. It's been difficult for them, difficult for those students, difficult for those families. So we recognise that, and we hope that the lockdowns are behind us and we don't see them again, because as a community here in southwest Sydney, one of our strengths is about coming together, not keeping people apart. It's the way that we come together that gives us all our strengths to grow, to learn, and to become better citizens, and to push ourselves to be better. And COVID-19 definitely had an impact. Also to all the volunteers, to all the organisations, do a wonderful, wonderful work. Dr. Buzra, to everybody else, you all know who you are. None of this would happen without them. You're all sitting here at these tables. You're all wonderful people. Not only do you assist tonight in recognising those students, but I know you do many different events for the community. I know you were there for COVID-19 as well, as we all were. But you know, we got through it together because of the strength of all our community leaders, the strength of our community organisations, and most importantly, the strength of our community. So I'll leave it there. Just say congratulations to the students. Well done. Your parents must be really, really proud, no doubt, and I just want to wish each and every one of you all the very best in the future. Well done.
Thank you, Mayor. Your commitment and dedication to our community is truly appreciated. Can I now ask Mr. Guy Zangari, MP State Member for Fairfield, to come up here and share a few words with us.
Thank you very much. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, before I say a few words today, can I acknowledge the traditional owners of the land and pay my respects to past, present and emerging. Those of us who are descendants of migrants or refugees always need to acknowledge that this great country called Australia that's giving us this wonderful opportunity to prosper was always looked after and nurtured for 60,000 years by our nation's first people. Can I say thank you to the organising committee of the Iraqi Australian Graduates University Graduates Forum, also to the Iraqi Australasian Medical Association as well, and to the committee for being committed to acknowledge our young people coming through, the future of our country, the future of our area. I'd like to also acknowledge some very special people who are always here every year, and they are our local representatives, to Mayor Carboni, to Councillor Saliba from Fairfield City Council, to Deputy Mayor Rose, and to Councillor Haggerty from Liverpool, and also to my great parliamentary colleague Anne Stanley, the member for Werriwa. All local representatives, state and federal, right behind our Iraqi Graduates University Forum for the great work that they do. To the graduates, I say congratulations, and it has been mentioned. No other cohort in the history of the HSC, and the HSC has been in the state since the late 1960s. So it's well over 50 years that the HSC has been going. No cohort has ever had 2 years back-to-back interrupted like the way it has been for you. So you had your preliminaries pretty much interrupted because of lockdown. You also had your Year 12 studies interrupted because of lockdown and COVID. Yet here you are tonight, and we acknowledge you for being a high achiever. So on behalf of the community and on behalf of everyone here, I sincerely thank you and congratulate you for the great work that you've done, because no other cohort has experienced what you have gone through. How do I know? I did the HSC in 1989. I taught the HSC for 17 years in Fairfield, and I'm a parent to two individuals doing the HSC, and one that has already successfully graduated from university. Plus, my wife is teaching the HSC. So as you can see, there is a big link there. But can I say one thing on your behalf to the parents? Be very proud, very, very proud of the achievements of your sons and daughters. Not only because they're the high achievers in our Iraqi Australian community, but because of the efforts that they went through and did throughout the pandemic. So parents, on their behalf, I thank you for all the great work that you've done, and also extend that thanks to the teachers, because I know for a fact that teachers had to pretty much rip up their delivery of curriculum overnight in 2020 when you were in your preliminaries to deliver online content. And that's very, very, very hard to do when you have no preparation. So once again, your success is shared by the fact that you have wonderful teachers at all your schools. I'm going to leave it there, other than to say congratulations, and we look forward to presenting the high achievers with their awards. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Zangari, as always, and thank you for your wonderful work for our community. Can I now ask Councillor Grace Rhodes, Deputy Liverpool Mayor, to come up here and share a few words with us as well, please.
Good evening, everybody. I too would like to begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet, their ancestors, past and present, and the people of the Caracal clan and the Darug nations. I like to acknowledge the distinguished guests who are here with us tonight. Ms Anne Stanley, MP, Federal Member for Werriwa. Mr Guy Zangari, State Member for Fairfield. Mayor of Fairfield, Frank Carboni, and fellow councillors Marie Salibra from Fairfield Council and Councillor Haggerty from Liverpool Council. Well, good evening to you all, and a special good evening to the HSC High Achieving students. How wonderful. It's my pleasure to be here tonight on behalf of Medial and Liverpool City Council, and I thank you for inviting us to join you in honouring the Iraqi Australian students who have achieved such phenomenal results in the HSC. I had one student pointed out to me as he was walking down who achieved 99. Because I can't believe that. How does anybody do that? That's incredible. Our wider Liverpool community is proud of all the students here tonight, including the 6 from our own local government area. And we can't wait to see what they're going to achieve as they move forward with their future. We're particularly proud of these achievements in light, as has already been mentioned, the heavily disrupted year of study under the increased COVID-19 restrictions, which were particularly felt in our own area. And I agree, I think Frank Cavani will agree with us and underline that point. After the difficulties last year, I know that the HSC class of 2021 will rise to any challenges ahead of them. They survived and achieved magnificent results under the duress and great challenges. So I have great confidence on what they're going to be able to do moving forward. There are almost 10,000 people in the Liverpool area born in Iraq and many more with Iraqi heritage. We're extremely proud to be home of a thriving Iraqi Australian community. Many people have arrived to Australia from Iraq under the humanitarian program, and I've had the pleasure of meeting many new Iraqi Australians at our citizen ceremonies and community events. Liverpool has a proud record of supporting new immigrants to Australia, and Council believes in their residents and our new residents' future potentials. We are a refugee welcome zone. We have one of the highest intakes of refugees and humanitarian migrants in Australia. All of our culturally and linguistically diverse communities play an important role in ensuring Liverpool's community spirit continues to grow. Council is working hard to support events that celebrate our diversity and greater connection between all the different communities in our great city. It is wonderful to see so many talented young people in the Iraqi Australian community here tonight. And I encourage all of you to see what opportunities are available to you in Liverpool. There are more educational, employment and business opportunities here than ever before. Our HSC graduates no longer have to travel far to access high-quality tertiary education. For we have 2 major universities, the University of Wollongong and Western Sydney University, and both have campuses in the Liverpool CBD, which now many local students now attend. To all the family members and teachers of the students being honoured here tonight, I extend my congratulations to you. What you have done and what you have achieved is the future. And I congratulate what you have done. Your hard work, your dedication in nurturing the next generation of leaders is an inspiration not only to our community, but to communities everywhere. Finally, thank you to the Iraqi Australian University Graduate Forum and the Association of Iraqi Academics in Australia and New Zealand for organising tonight's event. Thank you again. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this great celebration. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor, for your continuous work and commitment for our community as well. We will move forward with the second part of our program, honouring our medical professionals who have worked so hard during this pandemic. To our doctors, our heroes during the last few daunting years of the pandemic, we say, because of your dedication, our world could survive one of the most challenging times of its history. Thank you for being our pillars in a time of uncertainty and confusion. Your hard work and sacrifices will always be acknowledged and appreciated by generations to come. Can I ask Dr. Ahmed Al-Rubai to come up here and say a few words in recognition of his wonderful work?
I would like to start by welcoming again our honorable guests, colleagues, achievers, and their families. Today's celebration highlights several aspects of the contribution, of our contribution as Medical Association, the Iraqi Restoration Medical Association, and the Iraqi community as one of the cult communities and migrant communities. The first highlight is the achievement of this large number of high HSC achievers in New South Wales. Also, we have other HSC achievers in other states, but the number here is for New South Wales only. The achievement doesn't show just the talent of our youth and their families' dedications, but also showed their resilience in dealing with the drastic impact of corona pandemic on all their aspects of their life. The second highlight is the contribution of our Medical Association and the Australian Iraqi doctors in the fight against corona. The corona vaccination campaign, which our Medical Association started like April, even before, like April last year, even before the official campaign for the rollout, had fruitful outcome on the vaccination rollout among all cult communities, not only the Iraqi or Arabic or Middle Eastern community, but all the cult communities. A lot of our presentations and webinars were in English also, and that includes all the migrant and cult communities. Our medical colleagues had an outstanding contribution to the fight against corona in the front line of this fight, in the intensive care units, emergency departments, and COVID-19 wards. We have several colleagues contracted the COVID, and some of them were admitted to intensive care, in fact. Today, we have the pleasure of honoring some of those colleagues of the front line fighters. I should say that the number you will see in the PowerPoint is 20, but the real number is much more than that. But because of some logistic and time-related factors, we ended with this number. And today we will have only some of them, because the majority of them are either from other states or regional New South Wales, or they are committed for non-corporate. I'd like to conclude by passing our great appreciation to the time and the tremendous efforts by the organizing committee of this event. It was difficult this year because with the restrictions it was hard to have it during the Australia Day, and then we moved some of it on the online platform, the Zoom platform, and now we have the rest of it on this. They spend a lot of time over the last 2 months, in fact. And I should pass great thanks to all of them, all the committee, starting with Dr. Bushra Al-Umayr, the real dynamo of this event, and Mr. Hussam Shkar, the project manager of this event, in addition to Dr. Natuk Kate, Mrs. May Zuhair Jamil, Mrs. Amira Ali, Mr. Hassan Ali, Mrs. Sahar Kashf al-Ghita, Mr. Majid Saeed, and Mr. Khiyan Nashi. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Ahmed. Can I also call upon Dr. Munjida Mandiris to join us to present some of these awards? Please make Ms. Dr. Munjida. problem. Right, so giving me multitasking, so bear with me please. Okay, beautiful. So can we please honour Dr. Virgin Hanna? Dr. Ayad Al-Saad? Dr. Mustafa Rida? Okay, he's in New Zealand. Okay. Dr. Sudha Suleiman is also at Melbourne Hospital in Victoria. Dr. Wajdi Hadi, Concord Hospital, New South Wales. Congratulations, Doctor. Dr. Saif Nouri, RPA Hospital, New South Wales. Dr. Abdul Razak Musa, Adelaide Children's Hospital, South Australia. Dr. Bara Ruban, Warragul Hospital, Victoria. Dr. Sedgwick Bahana, Regional New South Wales. Okay, the late Dr. Luqman Jubairi, Regional Victoria, Victoria. I'll ask Dr. Ahmed Al-Rubai to say a few words.
Thank you. Look, I would like to pay tribute to our late colleague, Dr. Luqman Jubair. Our Medical Association and Iraqi community were devastated by the tragic loss of Dr. Jubair while trying to save a drowned person on the Gold Coast. Dr. Jubair is a real idol who combined both the high academic and medical talent with the extreme altruism and unselfishness. Dr. Burhan is one of our association members since 2019, and he was one of the very active members of its research committee. And from the first few weeks, he came with a very comprehensive program on promoting research among Iraqi doctors, even in collaboration with Iraqi colleagues in Iraq. That program, unfortunately, we couldn't implement it because of the corona and the impact of corona. His work during his PhD on the gene editing, with the result of his PhD, was considered as a breakthrough in the management of cancers, particularly cervical cancer, worldwide. Just imagine at the age of 30, he managed to come out with this great achievement using a new technology, because the gene editing is relatively new technology. Started around 2015, 2016. He started his PhD at 2016, finished it at 2019, when he decided to join or combine both the research skill and interest and the clinical background by joining the training program in oncology. And he got a job with the help of our colleagues at the RPA. And he spent 3 months of his rotation in our hospital in Pakistan. Now we can imagine in 20 years what such talent would end with at the level of science and research. Dr. Jubair volunteered working in the intensive care units for COVID cases, which is the most dangerous place in hospitals in general, where they are in direct contact with the ventilation, etc. That in spite of he was on the training program for oncology. So he left his oncology training program after the peak of the Delta and the Omicron, and he went to do intensive care registrar job during this time. His legacy will never be forgotten. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Dr. Wissam Ali, Monash Hospital, Victoria. Dr. Fidil Netti, Westmead Hospital, New South Wales. Dr. Hussein Zahed, Wollongong Hospital, Wollongong, New South Wales. Dr. Nareen Jubbo, St Vincent Hospital, New South Wales. Dr. Rasha Al-Yassin, Bayside Health Services, Queensland. Dr. Ahmed Barker, Liverpool Hospital, New South Wales. Dr. Varna Qaisilias, Adelaide Children's Hospital, South Australia. Dr. Mustafa Al-Qaisi, Bankstown Hospital, New South Wales. Dr. Arsalan Hermes, Campbelltown Hospital, New South Wales. Dr. Haidar Balasu, thank you, Campbelltown Hospital, New South Wales. Congratulations, Doctor. Can I also pay my respect and acknowledgement to Dr. Munjid Medial, who has done wonderful, wonderful work in leading a lot of research programs in the medical field, but also I am a bit starstruck because I run an educational schools program where I actually go out and talk about the contributions of refugees to Australia, and Dr. Munjid is one of the people that I often talk about and his success stories. So could we all quickly put our hands together? Thank you so much to both of you. Okay, so moving on, we will actually have some entertainment coming up, so we would like to ask everyone to stay. There's also some refreshments and time for networking and catching up with the community. I think we've all missed that aspect of community where we can actually talk to each other without having to wear a mask. So it's great to see all these wonderful faces. Thank you all for your, of course, support. Now I'm going to ask the HSC student awards presentations that will go ahead. So just before we start, I wanted to say a few words to the HSC students. Thank you all for your dedication and commitment to keeping us safe. What am I doing? I'm reading the wrong, actually, there you go, I'm reading the wrong script. I will do, okay, so thank you just in general for the dedication of all the doctors to keeping us safe. We are moving forward to recognising and awarding the wonderful HSC achievers for 2021. You began your HSC journey at the pandemic with interrupted schooling, homeschooling, lockdowns and learning to utilise online learning. You managed to make it through. Not only did you make yourselves proud, but you also made your family, friends and community proud. You ought to be congratulated for your resilience and commitment. We are sure we will see you and your achievements in the future. Can I now ask the people who are presenting the HSC Awards to come on stage, please? I will list those people who are coming. Bear with me. Okay, so we will begin by asking MP Anne Stanley to come up here and present some of the awards. Thank you. Okay, can I ask congratulations, Adam Noor, His ATAC score was 90.25, Bosley Park High School. Come on, please. Adam, did you want to tell us a few words, maybe?
Thank you to this community. Thanks for the support, and hope we can do this more. Thank you.
Congratulations. Alan Hatsour, 91.45, Alpha Omega Senior College. Few words, Alan?
I just want to thank my family and my friends and my school for giving me this opportunity to come up here and, I don't know, be here.
Congratulations. Can I please ask Rishma Salah Kuhaili to come up here and present this particular award together with and for the next student? Can I ask Mustafa Al-Nadir, who scored 92, Al-Faisal College. Thank you. Few words, if you would.
I'd just like to thank all the parents for coming out. Congratulate everyone over here. And yeah, thank you all for organising this.
Thank you. Congratulations. Rashma Salah. Okay, can I ask also, and staying here, can I ask Rania Aziz, who scored 93.3, Clancy Catholic College, come up here and grab her award? Congratulations. Do you want to say a few words?
I just want to thank my parents and my family, thank you. And this community for organising this and allowing us to celebrate once again all of our achievements. Thank you.
Thank you, Anne and Rashma Salah. Can I ask the Mayor Frank Carboni to come up here and present some of the next awards, please? And also Father Johanna Ena, if he's here. Thank you, Father. Can I ask Lena Amour, who scored 93.75, Moorebank High School, to come up here and get the award? Hi Lena, do you want to say a few words?
I'd like to thank all the parents for being here, specifically my parents for the support. I'd also like to thank the organising committee and just a big congratulations to all the graduates. So fingers crossed for what's in store for the future. Thank you.
Congratulations. Can I, so next is Dihya Mohsen, who scored 94.3, Al Faisal College. Please come up and collect your award. Do you want to say a few words? You don't want to?
I'd like to thank everyone for coming out here today. I also like to thank my parents, and I'm honoured for this award. Thank you.
Can I ask Reem Aziz, who scored 95.15, Clancy Catholic College, to come up here and accept her award?
I just want to thank everyone for being here today, and thank also my other sister, Miriam Aziz, who also scored fantastic ATAR, Miriam Aziz, and I'd also like to thank my fellow graduates today, and we've all done an amazing job just to be where we are today.
Absolutely. Congratulations. Can I ask Nadia Al-Othman, who scored 95.2, All Saints Catholic College, to come up here and collect her award? I think Nadia might get an apology, so just grab the award if you don't mind, and we'll take a picture on behalf of Nadia. One more. Okay, can I ask Mariam Yusuf, who scored 95.2, Mary Catholic College, to come up here and collect her award? Thank you, Mary. Do you want to say a few words?
I just want to say thank you to everyone, thank you to our families, and we've all worked really hard to get here, so let's hope the future brings good things.
Now, Frank, you can take a seat if you like. I will ask Mr. Gaizangari to come up here and join with, no, you can stay, Father, for the next round, to present the awards. Can I ask Zahra Omar, who scored 95.2, Australian International Academy Cycling, to come up and collect her award? Did you want to come and say a few words? Fine? No? You want to?
Hi, I'd like to thank my mom, my sister, my family. Thank you for organizing this event. Congrats to everyone. Good luck, guys, with uni. I know it's pretty hard, not gonna lie. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Bear with me, technology. Yes, all right. Can I ask Marina David, who scored 95.45, so Narsei Syrian Christian College, to come up here and collect her award? Thank you and congratulations.
I'd just like to give a huge thank you to my mum, my dad, my sister and my brother-in-law for encouraging me through what must have been one of the most challenging years. I'm just entirely grateful for all of your unwavering support throughout the HSC, and hopefully for all the E12s out there, you can look up at us and my peers and look at our achievements and be motivated to pursue your own goals. Thank you to the community for organising this, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your night.
Also, can I ask Malak Idris, who's got 95.65 Alpha Omega Senior College, to come up here and accept her.
I'd like to thank my parents and my teachers for supporting me on this journey, and I'd like to congratulate all my fellow graduates. We worked so hard. Never stop believing in yourself. Be proud of who you are as an Iraqi Australian, and good luck with your future endeavours. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you both to Mr. Gaizandari and Father. We will ask the next officials to come up. Thank you. Can I ask Deputy Mayor and Councillor Chris Rose to come up here to present the next awards, please? And can I also ask Dr. Natak to come up here and assist? Okay, can I ask Sarah Al-Attar, who scored a 95.75 Alpha Omega Senior College, to come up here and collect her award? Can I say a few words?
So first and foremost, I'd just like to thank my parents, thank God, thank all my teachers and the DD department for just supporting us all along this journey, especially my peers here and the other graduates. I extend my congratulations, and I'd also like to thank the committee for organising this, and just let's see where life takes us.
Congratulations. My apologies, I skipped Angelina, and that was not my intention. So can I please ask Angelina Daniel, who scored a 95.45, so I'm going to say it's a Christian score to Do you want to say a few words?
It's an honour to be here today. With great success comes gratitude, so I'd like to thank my parents. Their encouraging words and help is uncountable. My eloquence and my academic achievements all goes to them. I'd like to say, I'd like to acknowledge all my peers here, especially during the COVID circumstances. It's really hard to get where we are. But with our faith, our discipline, our passion, it didn't allow us to break, but only become stronger. And yeah, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
Okay, next we have Yasmin Al-Khawati, who I believe is an apology. She scored 95.85 Al Faisal College. Please just accept her award on her behalf. Thank you. Can I ask Fatima Garapur, who scored a 96 ATAR, to come up here and accept her award? Alpha Omega Senior College.
I just want to thank this organisation for the amazing program that they've held. It's an absolute honour to be a part of such a celebration, to celebrate all the HSC students throughout this year. And to my fellow peers, all the best and congratulations on this amazing achievement.
Can I ask Councillor Nathan to come up here, please, and also Dr. Bushra to come up here and present the awards for the next lot of students. Next is Mayada Al Yusuf, who scored 96.1, Good Samaritan Catholic College. Please come up here. Actually, the over right? Oh, apologies. I'll review myself, Mu'ayyan, and you can come to give us a few words.
Obviously, first I would like to thank the Forum for organising such an event to acknowledge our students of 2021 who obviously had two difficult years, and this journey has been absolutely incredible, and it would not have been possible without God's grace, the support of my family and my friends, and obviously Father Hanaina, the priest of our Syrian Catholic parish. And obviously also one of the people that inspired me the most to be, somewhat successful is Dr. Munjid Al-Mudarris. I have your book, I read it, I've seen your documentaries. You're an absolute inspiration. And let's hope I can be, as good as successful as you are. So thank you again, and thank you for everyone in the class.
Can I ask Aya Akil Shahid, Australian International Academy, Strathfield, who scored 96.5. Please come up and collect your award. An apology, could you please accept the award on her behalf, Dr. Bushra? Thank you both, Dr. Bushra and Nathan, for your hard work. Can I ask Mayor Frank Carboni if you could come up here and give some of the next awards? And I would like to ask Mr. Hussam, who's done an amazing job managing the project of today's event. Please come up and okay, next is Marie Choma, who scored a 96.6 at Narsai Syrian Christian College. Please come up and collect your award. Marie, did you want to say a few words?
I'd like to say thank you to my parents for their support and for always believing in me, and special thanks to all the teachers at St. Narsai, and congratulations to all the graduates.
Next is Roselle Al-Abaidi, ATAR 98, Alpha Omega Senior College. Please come up and collect your award. No? So Roselle is an apology. Can I ask Mohammed Saeed, who scored 98.2, Alpha Omega Senior College, to come up here and collect his award?
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad for all their support, for pushing me. Big shout out to my sister, and congratulations to everyone for achieving such a high ATAR. Thank you.
Thank you both. Next up, councillor representative for Fairfield is Councillor Saliba, come up. And can I also ask Rishma Salah Kuhaili to come up here please again? Okay, can I ask Sarah Hayder, who scored 98.9, Alpha Omega Senior College, to come up here and claim her award.
I'd like to thank my parents for this and also the teachers that we had throughout the year. It was all very good. I appreciate them highly for making me recognize what I wanted to do in uni, and I'm hoping everyone else who also did well and the HSC also did what they wanted to do in uni, and I hope you all enjoy it this year. Thank you.
Okay, next we have Ishtar Johanna, who scored a 99 ATAS, and that's a Syrian Christian College. Please come up and collect your award. Ishtar, did you want to say a few words?
Hi, I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of this land that we meet on today and pay my respects to the elders past, present and emerging, and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people who are with us today. I'd also like to say thank you to everyone who has contributed in any way to get me to where I am today. Thank you Mama, thank you Khadi, thank you my Lord and Saviour, and congratulations to the cohort of 2021. We actually made it, surprisingly, after 2 years of COVID. And yeah, all the best for uni in your future.
Hey, can I ask? Hey, can I ask Haya Yusuf, who scored 99, Kisula High School, to come up here and collect an award? Next is Hussein Al-Hashimi, who scored 99.6, Cumberland High School. Please come up and collect your award. Hussein, would you like to say a few words?
Hello, I just wanted to thank the forum for organising this lovely night today, and I also wanted to thank my mum and dad who are sitting in the back today. I couldn't be standing here without them, and I also wanted to extend my thanks to both of my sisters who have supported me throughout my high school life and really got me here today. So yeah, thank you very much everyone, and I hope everyone
Okay, last but not least, we have Mohammed Hussein, who scored 99.75. Please come up and collect your award.
to give a thank you to the forum for organizing this event, and hopefully for some good food later. I'd also like to give a special thanks to my family, and this journey wouldn't have been possible without them, especially through the last 2 years of COVID lockdowns and the difficult journey that all 2021 graduates experienced. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, so please give these great achievers a round of applause and a big congratulations to them. Okay, so now we are joined by a number of university graduates to tell us their wonderful tales of perseverance, resilience and success. Can I ask Dr. Mustafa Al-Muhanna to come up to the stage to share a few words with us?
Good evening, everyone. I just want to start off by saying thank you to the Iraqi University Graduates Forum for inviting me today, and also thank you to Dr. Bushra to ask me to say a few words. It's definitely an honor and a privilege to be here to share the room with you guys. So thank you so much. As to the university graduates, I want to say congratulations. What you've achieved is nothing short of amazing, particularly with the difficulties of the COVID-19 pandemic in the last 2 years. So you should be really proud of yourself. And the gathering here today is a testament to that, so well done. As for myself, I was in your position a short 6 years ago. I was also commemorated by the committee, and then after that I went to Townsville in North Queensland to finish my degree in a Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery. It was a wonderful experience. I interacted with people from different socioeconomic and cultural backgrounds. I visited places that I've never heard of before, places with about 2,000 or 3,000 people living there. And I feel like all those experiences made me the person that I am today, so I'm really grateful for that. As for you guys, again, once more, congratulations. I wish you the very best. And everything that you want to achieve in life, anything that's worthwhile, is difficult, but with patience, persistence, and positivity, you can achieve anything. So believe in yourself, believe in your abilities, let that inspire you. And one more thing that I want to say is that no matter where you go in life, no matter how much success you attain, always remember that the person that you become is more important than the dream and the achievement itself, the character you develop, things like that. And one more thing, another thing is no matter where you go in life, always remember your roots. We all come from this amazing country that's rich in its history, it's the cradle of civilization. It's in your DNA and it's in your blood to achieve great things. Don't shy away from that. Let that inspire you. Let that inspire you to do great things. And I think all of us should recognize that with a country that's been through so many wars, trials, tribulations, and turmoils, it's truly amazing to see that its people continue to achieve great things, inspiring communities, and also improving the lives of the people that they live around with. So that's something we should all be very proud of as Iraqi Australians. And one last thing. Congratulations once more, and I'll leave you with this. In life, the top of one mountain is always the bottom of the next one. So you have to keep on climbing, keep striving, and keep achieving more. Good luck, don't give up, and all the best.
Can I ask Dr. Munjut, please come up here. To present this wonderful doctor with an award of recognition for everything that you do for our community, but also the wider community. And could you also come up here and for a photo opportunity? Thank you very much. Right. Now we have next another award that we are presenting. Leo Joseph, to come up to the stage please and share a few words with us.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to start off by thanking the Iraqi Australian University Graduate Forum for hosting this event and representing Iraqi achievements in Australia. This is a pivotal in unifying and integrating the Iraqi community as effective members within Australian society. I would also like to thank all the members of Parliament here today that are supporting our community. Your presence is most appreciated. Last but not least, I thank my family members present here today, especially my beautiful mother, who has supported me all the way. Let me start off by saying that Australia is a lucky country and a land of many opportunities. If you work hard and have perseverance, you will achieve great things. This is especially true in the academic sense. Achieving a high ATAR at high school and a distinction at university does not come easy. You must be willing to put in the time and dedication to your studies. It is through this time and dedication that I was able to enter into my dream course at university and become one of its high achievers. Graduating with a Bachelor of Civil Engineering from the University of Technology, Sydney with first class honours. In saying this, I call on the high achievers here today to follow their dreams and become the greatest member of society that they can be. We are all a pivotal piece of the puzzle. Thank you.
Okay, can I also ask Mayor Frank Carboni and Dr. Ahmed Rabai to come up here and present Leo Joseph his award. But can I also ask one of the committee members, who is the proud mother of Leo, Mrs. May Zuhair Amir, to come to the stage and join Jamil, which is beautiful. Moving on now, I'm going to ask all the students who received their awards to just come up here, and we are going to have an opportunity for a group photograph and also cutting of the cake. So if I can ask you guys to come up here, please. Now, can I also ask the board members of the Untitled to come up, please, as well and join the group? Can I also get Dr. Mustafa and Hannah and Leah Joseph to come up as well for this photo opportunity.
Together for the Balkan Yoruba folkloric performances who are joining us here today. Hello everyone, I hope you're all having fantastic time and I can see some amazing achievements here, so congratulations to all. We have a little special program for you tonight, of Bulgarian folk singing and dancing, so we hope you enjoy. Ma Thank you to all the dancers. Okay, so just going to get your attention please for the next segment. We will now listen to an exceptional story of what a man can achieve. Can I please just get everyone to be seated? Thank you. So despite all obstacles and what the world considers to be a limitation, for our guest, safe and tranquil life after years of fear and uncertainty in his homeland, it was not an option. He was searching for new experiences that would enrich his life and add more dimensions to his existence. Instead of giving up into the limitations of his vision impairment, he chose to find a lasting sources of happiness in gaining knowledge and helping others. Please welcome with me our special guest, Blind Australian of the Year finalist 2022, Mr. Arkan Youssef.
I want to thank all the people in Iraqi Australian University graduate for to help me to get this award, the finalist, Blind Australian of the year 2022. And also I great thanks to all for letting me stand here and talk a little about my achievement and why this achievement. I get a lot of help from a lot of people, so I should return back, give back that help and help another. Maybe you'll be surprised why I am here. There's a blind people, totally blind, 63 years, English third language, but the challenge is inspired. I'm very happy today here. Trust me if I said I am more happy and proud when I get my graduate, the second master degree, because I am between my sons and daughters who graduate in high mark. That's what I want. What the reason of I have been for this award, finalist 2022, for my volunteer job during 2010-2020 in teaching mathematics, Fairfield area and Liverpool area, and in the library of two, initiated homework program in St. Thomas Church, teaching blind people in Enfield how to use the computer and how to use talking program. After that, working in nursing home was the part to give him a loan. This is my volunteer job. But what about achievement of education? In 2010, certificate 4 in English, Liverpool, certificate 3 information technology, Liverpool, proud, and at UTS Uni. A master degree in mathematics and statistics modeling, 2017-19, and master degree of philosophy science, 2019-20. Maybe you'll be surprised, why all this? It is for all the students here, for all the people here. How? Be in three simple, three big words. The first challenge, like what I find here, of all graduate high school, they challenge everything. The second, inspire. The third, I don't like to put excuse. I am blind, I will sit at the home. Like a lot of people said that to me. Go and sit at the home, why you wanted to do this? No. We should not give it up. Always, we are in Australia, the country of opportunity. We can do a lot of things. This was my message at the uni, not my master degree or PhD. I tried, I will do, and hope this year I will start my PhD in mathematics. But it's not a problem to me, because my message today, I find a proof for my message by challenge, inspire, trust, by all the students here who have a high mark. Thank you.
Can I call the Honourable Annie to just come up and present the certificate, please? Can we please all put our hands together for this incredible moment? Ladies and gentlemen, can I please get you all to welcome our next act, the Chinese line dancers.
money, young money.
I would like to conclude the night and thank you all for joining us once again in the festival of all dreams that have come true. Let us all rejoice and celebrate the achievements of another generation of Iraqi Australian outstanding achievers. Please drive carefully and have a safe journey home. For further details about today's event and to have a look at the photographs, please visit the following website: www.muntada.com.au.
At the end, what's your opinion about our MC? How much is the score out of 10? What's your opinion in our ladies dancing? With the red, the ladies with the red. Well, thank you, Dina. Thank you, thanks millions for the beautiful emceeing of this night. We will never forget this night. Thank you. Without you, we could have not succeeded in such a beautiful way. شكرا جزيلا حبيبتي تسلمين. وحسن الرعاية الإدارية صورة ويا MC please.